Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Raya. If you're new here, hello, how are you? And if you are coming back here for another video, I hope you are also well and welcome back. I'm so glad for you guys to be here today because today I will have another techokaigi, also known as a planner meeting, and I will be meeting with my planners in order to see how we can go about streamlining this process, because I have just recently added a new member to our family. This is the Traveler's Company Traveler's Notebook standard size in blue, and it will be my work and uni bullet journal. And I just have been adoring the standard size lately. I just found out that the width is exactly the same as my B6 Slim, but it's just a bit taller, and I love that because it just leaves me a bit more room, and it's perfect for what it's meant to do. I'll go through you guys with what's inside in a second. I just wanted to say what it is replacing. It will be replacing the cafe note, and the cafe note will it will be replacing it as a bullet journal, and I'll be, as I'm finishing this one, I'll be using a new one soon, and that will be a place to long form journal, so I can go much deeper into my thoughts and feelings without worrying that it's like, you know, mixed in with just normal task type information. I just wanted to separate my heart from my head, I guess, and I just wanted this to stay home, and I didn't want to carry so much vulnerability with me to uni and to outside. So yes, this will be my everyday carry, and Silas will be staying at home. The Hobonichi weeks will remain the same. I am still using the Hobonichi weeks as a daily log, and it will be a good, really nice it will provide me a really nice overview of the whole year, and this one will be archived. Okay, so when I talked about streamlining, I was actually mentioning about a thing that I noticed recently is that the points here I would sort of repeat in my bullet journal. So this has been what it's been looking like. So because in the traditional bullet journal method, you kind of have everything in there, your notes, your memories, like every bullet has its own, it signifies something. And so I feel like I was putting all the happy memories here or sad memories and stuff, and I was also doing that here, and I was like, how can I, you know, make this better? And so I created a routine where if I was to leave this one at home, I'd check in with this throughout the day. I'd check into this in the morning, as I usually do, and then throughout the day I'd continue bullet journaling in here in my bullet journal. And if I have any memories or things that I want to remember and to be archived, I guess, I'd transfer it to my Hobonichi weeks. I wonder if that makes sense. So throughout the day, I'll be writing everything here, and then at the end of the day, I'll sift out specific information and transfer it in my weeks when I get home, because I have uni, and yeah, I don't want to bring all of this, as I mentioned previously. So I think that would be a really cool thing to get separated. So yes, I'm not spending a lot of time in my Hobonichi weeks, And in my long form journaling, I will just be spending time in here to check in at the beginning of the day and then end the night with some journaling. If I have any notes or something that I've put down in here that I want to expand on, I'll just expand on in here. And in that way, I can keep the private thoughts separately, as I mentioned before. I hope that made sense. And another thing that I will be adding, it's not really a planner, I guess, and it's not really a journal. It's just an idea that I was inspired by Sarah Martinez on YouTube, and that's transcribing a book. And so, yeah, I think I'll be transcribing the book because I do understand her sentiment of like just wanting to write but not have anything to write. So I think it's like a smart idea, and I do enjoy reading, but I don't do it enough. But if I mix reading with writing, I think that could work. And I was really excited about that. Anyway, that's it for today's techokaigi. Actually, I'll just quickly give you a flip through of my uni bullet journal. Can you hear him? Sorry, he's snoring in the background, our little dog. So I've set up my layout like this. It is horizontal here for deadlines and events as an overview, and then here is where I'll just do what I usually do, scheduling here and then bullet journaling here. I think that's a good amount of space. He's snoring. Nelson. Hello. Hello. Sorry about that. But yes, that's it. And this middle one is just a fun sketch, like a scratch pad, I guess. I was brainstorming about my keys here and I managed to finalize it here. I do share a lot of this on my Instagram. If you haven't come from my Instagram, I'm raya.journals there, and I'd really love it if you would join me there as well, if you want to. If not, no problem. Yeah. I'll probably go through this. Should I go through this? Okay, if you need to go, no worries. Thanks so much for dropping by. If not, I'll go through this. So this is my keys. I saw Lindsay Scribbles share hers, and I was inspired because I feel like I kind of know what my keys are, but I've never really consolidated them, and yeah, just really put them in one place. And you know, maybe future me wouldn't know what those bullets signify, so I should keep, you know, a legend of it somewhere. So as you can see, I've got a task. I just, when I write a task, I automatically do a round, so like a round circle. So I don't do the actual bullets. I don't know why, but I just find it more satisfying to fill in a round dot, like a fully round one. And I used to try the squares, but I never really liked how they look because they were all wonky and they never looked the same. So I settled for a circle. And for a migrated task, I wanted to, so if, for example, this was a graph page, right? This would be one square, a blank square, and then this one will be in the second blank square. And on the left of that square is going to have like a clear path. And so I can quickly see which tasks have been migrated, because I am a huge procrastinator and I want to deal with those tasks as soon as I should. And so this one is task migrated once, and this one is task migrated more than once. And then here I added in a unplanned task completed. So I think I mentioned it before in my other video. I'm not sure which one, but I like to record any task that I did that I didn't plan, but I did do, just so that I feel a bit better about myself, like I was actually productive for that day. but I wanted to differentiate it from a task that I did plan to do, you know, just so I can get a better sense of how that day went, you know, because maybe these tasks they were like, you know, tasks I did in order to procrastinate. But anyway, I'm rambling. Just an event, a purchase. This one is inspired directly by Lindsay's scribbles. I thought it was really cute because when they were together, it formed like a little eye, like info. So that was cute. I've got a thought here is a dash. I've always done a dash, so I'll keep it as a dash. And then if I wanted to expand that thought or that feeling more, I will put a vertical line through it, like a plus, and then I will expand on it in my long form journal, which will be my cafe notes. Because as I said before, I want to keep the private and more vulnerable thoughts separately. And just your standard exclamation point for important deadline, a TV for a movie, a gift, a gift box for when I receive happy mail, happy heart for, not happy heart, a love heart for like a happy moment, and a sad face for a sad moment. I really like this. I feel like I can keep up with it. I don't need any fancy pens or markers in order to use this, so I'm really happy that I can just use this with a pen. It's easy to remember and it's very distinguishable, so I'm really happy about that. And I have to thank Lindsay Scribbles for just that push in, you know, consolidating all those bullets and making them clear, because I just used to change bullets all the time and I'd always get confused. So I'm really happy that I've settled on something that I really like. Yes, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you stayed for this long and watched for the whole thing, thank you so much. Yeah, I really enjoyed today's planner techokaigi, and I hope you did too, and I shall see you for the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.